Hello, everyone. This is a bit different than usual. I'm going to be taking a little break from The Lost Girl just for a week to get my bearings and make sure that I'm not completely frustrated with the way Mass Effect has been working. It's just like I'm just really PO'd at that game right now. I'm PO'd at that game right now. And I'm going to be starting this series, this game, Dragon Age Origins, but it's not going to be just a regular run through, I swear. I am going to be doing 2 Wardens, both 2 female dwarves from the noble background and the casteless background, which are going to be Briar Aeducan and Mila Brosca. And my Aeducan is inspired by a D&D character that I was going to play in a school-sanctioned group of Dungeons & Dragons, but that canceled. I know, sad. Forgot to put the recording sign on the door. Anyways, Briar is of a lawful good alignment. Which means she's sort of dedicated to providing order, stability, and traditional values of sorts. She's very compassionate to those that she sees right away are suffering, but she can be very naive and oblivious, which when it comes to the casteless plight, she doesn't have any idea that there's anything wrong with the caste system. She's very sheltered by her father, just sort of like skipping around, la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. And she's basically Orzammar's little darling, basically. It's adorable. Absolutely adorable. And my Brosca, on the other hand, was inspired by a Dragon Age character that I had created to audition for Angel Arts' Dragon Age Resurgence campaign. And I basically created her right after the first one ended. I was just having so much fun creating her, but he released the call for auditions in February, which was 2 months before I was actually 18. So my dreams were crushed. And I was really, really sad. I was really sad. Anyways, I basically created Mila to be the exact opposite of Maximilian, which, from those who have actually seen the first Dragon Age campaign, yeah, Maximilian was very lawful, very dedicated to order, very law and order character, of course. And unlike the school-sanctioned group, I felt like I could do whatever I wanted to do. I could do whatever I wanted with it. I was uninhibited because I knew that Angel Arts would be the perfect... He is my dream. He's basically my dream GM for forever. He's been my dream GM for forever. But alas, it was not to be. It was not to be. At least not with this character. Anyways, and Mila, if I could pigeonhole her into a specific D&D alignment, it would be chaotic neutral. Chaotic neutral would probably best be her alignment. Very anti-authority anarchist would be the perfect friend of Red Jenny. Perfect. She's also very being casteless, she's also very jaded. But she's also a bit... She can tend to be a bit selfish, but she is loyal to those who are loyal to her. And her original... My original Mila even had an elf mage girlfriend, because why not? She's just super cute, and she inspired small parts of my Aeducan. She's just the sweetest little thing. She's the sweetest little thing. Basically, she's a spirit mage Meryl with... Dear Lord, 1 second. Sorry, cat was being annoying. Anyways, Mila's original girlfriend is basically a spirit mage Meryl with Cole as her spirit friend. Cuteness overload. I know, cuteness overload. But anyways, let us start the game.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
The background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Okay. Female dwarf. Warrior, of course. And this part is where the 2 paths divulge. The commoner and the noble. And I am going to be creating Aeducan first, because I decided to do it alphabetically, A before B, so yeah, I will be creating Briar Aeducan first.
Greetings.
And I will and just quickly change this. Briar. And I will see you guys after I have created her. Alright. This is Briar Aeducan. And for this character, for her looks, I previously had just looked up a random picture of a female dwarf warrior and just went up and said, yeah, that's good. But for this, I wanted to take a few more creative liberties with her appearance. So this is my Aeducan, and it will always. This is my Briar Aeducan. So yeah, and I will see you guys when we start playing. Hello, we are back with the Dwarf Commoner. Let us, you know the whole spiel. We did Aeducan already. We've done Aeducan already. Now we're on to Brosca, Dwarf Commoner, born casteless in a land where rank is everything, bound as the lackey and thug of a local crime lord. You have spent your life invisible until chance thrusts you into the spotlight, where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your actions or your birth. Prove. Ha. Provings. Get it? Provings. Okay. You'll get it later. You'll get it later. Right.
Greetings.
Next. Alright. And Mila Brosca. Alright. I will see you guys after I'm done with Mila. Alright. Here is Mila. She looks quite different from Briar. That was intentional. And with the first one, I had just been creative with the way that Briar looked, since I had just picked out a picture on Pinterest. With Mila, I stuck more to what I pictured her looking like, you know, little redhead. Although I could have done with a couple more, or if there were a couple more tattoos, and if I could do body tattoos, it would look a bit more the way I pictured her. But this is the closest. This isn't possible Dragon Age Resurgence character. This is Dragon Age Origins Dwarf Commoner character. So I'm not gonna fuss about too much about it. So I will see you when we get to the Dwarf Commoner origin.